Yesterday was Father's Day, my second as a dad, though the first one where I actually got to spend all day with my daughter. Since I've taken this job, I've discovered this amazing thing called the weekend, which I now have free. And we went to the New York Botanical Garden in the Bronx on Saturday. That's for sitting pensively by the water. And then yesterday to a local street fair and the park, and it was all pretty blissful. One of the most remarkable things about fatherhood, something I did not fully comprehend before I became a father, is just the genuine joy I get from hanging out with my kid. And you could have tried to explain this to me before I became a dad, but I wouldn't have quite gotten it. I mean, I now look forward to spending time with Ryan the way I looked forward to playing a Little League game when I was 9 or going to a great concert when I was 21. The thing I want to do with my time is hang out with my daughter, hang out with my wife, spend time together as a family. And as I was going to bed last night, thinking about what an awesome Father's Day I had, because I got to spend more time with my family, I remembered this incredible study that Pew had done. What you see there is how mothers and fathers spent their time nearly 40 years ago. Fathers spent most of their time working, very little time doing housework, and even less time with their kids. Only 2.5 hours a week on average. Moving up toward present day, it's still an unequal society, but it is a vastly more equal one. The time fathers spend with their kids has nearly tripled since 1965. The numbers from the 1960s show us the complete divide in roles of parents of the pre-feminist era. Men go outside the home and earn money, women look after the children, do housework. And this was how mothers and fathers spent their lives. The great demand of social revolution that was feminism was to equalize those roles, to push them more in line with each other. And today, we think about the feminist revolution as being largely defined by women transitioning to work outside the home. It's borne out in the data. Mothers spend an average of 21 hours per week at work, up from 8 hours per week in 1965. And another recent Pew survey showed that in 4 out of 10 households, women are the breadwinners. It's a concept so foreign to many in the male power structure that it made conservative...
Hello there, Sir Christopher Hayes. I have always admired you and will keep admiring you, but after seeing this video, I have some words to say. First, the MSNBC logo means the video was paid by none other than our beloved MSNBC. It is a great thing to hear a busy working man loving his child, and that he has found the joy to be around with his child. It's really great to hear from you that you enjoyed Father's Day. Now, you have mentioned Pew's study that in 1965 that women worked 8 hours a week. In 2011, women worked 21 hours a week. That means women left their child under different child care for 21 hours a week, which was ignored by Pew's research. You also said in modern days that 4 out of 10 household women are the breadwinners. That means that these women work a minimum of 40 hours a week. Pew has also ignored in his research the valuable time between a mother and the child. Now, we can't say that these working mothers cannot really be a better care provider for their children. Pew and many other researchers have ignored the number of men who are stay-at-home dads. The industry of feminism, with the funding from the government in many ways, have wrongfully used collected data. According to CDC, or the Central Disease Control, 835,000 men are seriously victimized by their spouse or intimate partners. In the same handbook given by CDC, we see that there's no advocacy groups for men. In these circumstances, I would like to request and beg MSNBC to promote men's issues. Talking about men's issues will not make you a conservative. It will only make you a better person.